Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all well and doing wonderfully well. And this is your daily reading, and we're going to start off with Osho, Oracle, and see what it is that we have today. This coming in for Virgo. Wow. Number two, a communion. Well, there's something about the world, the planet. You're getting connected to people all over the world right now. You could have a big social media platform or being recognized, coming into something brand new in communion with others. Number two, so it could be important. You could be seeing a repetition of 222. And this is communion. Man is living as an island, and that's where all misery arises. Down the centuries, man and woman have been trying to live independently from existence. That is not possible. The very nature of things is communion. So there is no hierarchy. Nobody is lower, nobody is higher. Existence is communion, an eternal love affair. Wow, well, you're coming into this eternal love affair with the world. That is the very core of being connected. And you've been brought into this planetary incarnation to commune and to drop all barriers with others and come into this presence. And let's see what the tarot has for us today for my beautiful Virgo. And thank you for being here. And this is where you start. The energy is the Seven of Wands, where you're standing up for yourself. You're believing in yourself. You're fighting the competition. But this is maybe saying you're maybe too defensive and need to come into more a communion, to join with the others, to see that nobody is higher or lower in the ultimate sense. We're all the children of God, part of this amazing blue jewel in the heavens. And so you're standing up for the competition, you're standing your ground, and you're standing again defensively. So there's a lot of defensive energy. You might have to have gone through the battles, fought the competition. But now you're feeling wounded, defeated, almost to completion, but maybe you're feeling exhausted, depleted. Because at the foundation, there has been a difficult tower. This is at the very root of the situation that maybe has kept you out of communion with the world because you feel like whatever you've built, your ego, your ambitions, this is the house of Dieu, the Maison de Dieu, the house of God, and it's coming crashing down because you have tried to keep defending yourself, to work hard, to stand up for yourself, to keep going the extra mile. But whatever you did, it's necessary. It's coming down. It could have been shocking. It could have been sudden. It could have been like a disaster at the foundation. And that is bringing you into a new awareness of your connection and your place on the planet. And it's coming with the energy in the recent past was the Ten of Swords. Well, this is the energy of defeat, of rock bottom. Maybe you had to hit rock bottom with the way you were thinking about yourself or the world or the situation. Maybe you felt left out, but none of us is higher or lower. You might have felt like you were at the rock bottom, defeated, victimized, betrayed. But now you're going to stand firm and see the truth. The King of Swords doesn't mince with emotion. They stay firm to the facts. So look at the facts of your life. Look at what happened. Why did this structure come down? It could have been an act of God, nature, a necessity for a blessing in disguise because you're seeing the truth about this coming to the end of a situation that was very defeating. very troubling in your mind. And you're going to move toward the King of Cups. Well, this is masculine energy, taking action over what you know is true, what you know is intelligent, but also having deep feelings about the situation. When something collapses suddenly, the end of a relationship, a traumatic situation, well, you need to bring a stable emotions, but also a stable mind to what you've been fighting for and defending yourself against, and feeling like caused you to hit the bottom. Maybe an addiction or a loss of some magnitude. But what's coming now is sorrow, sadness, grief. Virgo, I'm sorry that to be delivering this message, but you're coming back to communion. So if there has been something spilled, a loss, grief, sadness, because of the foundation was just torn out, wherever you were living, the structures were brought down to rubble, where you're going to come into a victory. Yes, the environment is seeing you, or you're seeing the environment as successful, standing out, being recognized. But maybe you feel like you've been fighting for this, but did not have the success. And that is bringing sadness or sorrow. But we're all together here. Nobody's higher or lower. Nobody has more money or more relationships or more sex or more of the trappings of the world, because we're all truthfully one. And when you recognize that, you're going to come into your own abundance. You're going to be generous and also have a lot of gratitude. But that's the open door to abundance. And that will heal you from the loss. This is a card of self-care and nurturing, because after a difficult time, you're going to come into success by working on your own life, on your own body, on the environment around you, and healing that successfully. So you can move into the Eight of Cups and move away from a situation that is not working out. Go away from that. It's not going to serve you. And to come toward the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Well, Virgo, this is you of the earth. So it's saying come into work. You need to work on your craft. Move away from a situation, an eight, that didn't work, toward one you're working on. And it's going to bring you good abundance. You're going to work your finances successfully, and it's going to be victorious. That is coming from your environment. There is victory in the environment. And if there has been loss, sadness, grief, a sudden change in a relationship, something that collapsed, you're going to bring deep emotional balance and intelligence, as well as mental strategy and leadership over this ending. This ending where you hit the bottom. A new day is dawning. And if you've been fighting and having to just keep on going with resilience and feeling like that you were standing your ground at all cost, well, remember to return to communion, to commune with all of those, both all over the world. We are all in this situation together. We're in the same boat, so to speak. And so in these times of crisis, of destruction, of hitting a wall about a situation mentally, come into communion with those around you, and they will bring you support. And know that you are not alone. You are part of this human family, the children of God. So trust in that now. And that is going to bring you into a success. And you're coming into this with the energy of the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So use your intelligence and your emotional balance to deal with this now. And so it is, Virgo, sending you so much love today. Please subscribe and like if you haven't already. And you know I love you and I'm supporting you through whatever this is. So it is. Bye-bye.